There's something I need you to do.
Well, what would that be?
I do. When Droskashti, our home in Morrowind, fell to the burn, they stole something from us. A vial of Ulrina Quarra's blood. That vial was the last relic we had of her after her death. It deserved a place of honor. And those burn bastards stole it to humiliate us. Our hunters chased the thief to Solstheim, and then the Red Year struck. The cave the thief hid in was buried by mountains of ash. Everyone else has given up on recovering the blood, but not me. I still have allies on Solstheim. Seems the entrance to the cave was recently uncovered by some cultists. I need you to get in there and bring back that blood.
Oh, okay. So this will be one of the dungeons, this will be one of the locations we went to in the Vigilant side of things. Why me?
I am too old for travel. Inar and Hismar are needed to defend our base, and Malili would try to auction the vial off. By process of elimination, it's up to you.
Alright, sure, I'll head there now.
Good. You are looking for an old, half-buried cave called Bjorn.
Yes.
In the old days, it was home to a clan of witches. But I doubt any of them are alive anymore. But if that burn thief is still alive, crush him.
Yes, and that's the dungeon we went to on the Vigilant side of things for one of the special quests in order to kill a witch who wanted to reform the Ice Reach Coven. Now this is kind of a nice surprise because I was half expecting them to send me back to Reachwind Depths and into the Midnight Barrows, so really happy about that. I do like that I'm already seeing, you know, maybe a little bit more variation between the quests. Also, it's occurring to me that this is what's going to go on that nice fancy pillow that we saw on display in the Quarra lair. Oh. Okay, this is new. We have a new journal. Those idiot Quarra will rue the day they crossed the burn. I've successfully obtained the blood of Ulrina Quarra, the source of the clan's power. Without this, the Quarra clan is doomed to fall to the burn. I'll just hide in this cave for a bit until the pursuers pass by, and then I'll make my way to Restita with my prize. It's also occurring to me now that that likely means, I'm just gonna walk past you guys real quick. That likely means what we're going to do is our either third or fourth special quest for the Quarra will be to eliminate the burn, to wipe out the burn. The same way that we did in the Vigilant side of things. The last of the Freeze hags died today, the entrance remains blocked, and now I've no further sources of blood if I don't escape soon. It was nice of him to leave a kind of trail of, of notes for me, you know? On pedestals and everything. And I realized that was part 3. I didn't see part 2. Part 2 would have been in the room that I just kind of walked through. So that's my own fault, I know. The hunger's too great. I can feel myself fading, losing my sanity. If I don't feed soon, I'll become feral. The blood of Ulrina taunts me from inside that pretty vial. Would that quench my thirst? I have no choice. Surely a sip won't hurt. Is he gonna be right ahead of us? Is this gonna be him right in this room here?
Someone there?
Yes, yes it is, along with his thrall. Oh, I see another note. I will make sure. Yeah, I do indeed dare to defy you. Don't worry, I'm just gonna kill you, kill your thrall, and read your note. Of course, it's simple, so simple. Ulrina is a Quarra, but she was first turned by the burn. That should be their slogan, turned by the burn, or turned by the burn, or something like that. That means the Quarra are burn, and Ulrina is the first of the Quarra, therefore she is burn. I am Burn, she is Burn. She's in the bottle, I'm in a cave. We are the same thing, exactly the same. No wonder I couldn't dig my way out. I'm not in the cave, I'm in the bottle. I am Volrina, it all makes sense. Yeah, definitely, yeah. I think your vampire robes were maybe on a little too tight.
Fus Roda!
Oh, do we still have the witch here? We do still have the witch here. Look at that. Well, there wasn't a soul gem. There wasn't a ritual that she was trying to conduct this time around. She just died. She's just real dead. Alright, there we go. Blood of Verena. The legendary blood of the Quarra matriarch. There we go. The funny thing being that the optional objective, the optional part to kill the vampire here, you very easily run into him. You run into him much sooner than you would get the blood itself. Oh, were you waiting for me?
Something on your mind?
I have recovered Volrina's blood.
After all this time, Volrina, you're finally home. Oh, young one. You will never know Volrina. Never feel her fire. And yet, you have honored her more than I could. Well, let's not let the others see the old grouch showing emotions. I'll put this in a place of honor where Volrina can watch over us once more. And here, one of the few treasures I managed to salvage from our old home.
Oh? Ring of the Brutal Abomination. There we go. Yeah, let me use that unarmed, one-handed, two-handed increase. Which, let me see.
I wonder what's at the bottom of Stone Garden.
I'll have to check it out, because I now have the miscellaneous quest for that too. But I'm hoping that means the blood is immediately on display, and I want to see if it gives me a bonus, if it gives me a buff. Yes, there it is. There we go. Blood of the Quarra added. Increase health by 25 points, increase your stamina by 20 points. Oh. Oh, did it give it to me? Oh no, it's because Blood of the Quarra gives both health and stamina, and it's showing Fortify Health, Fortify Stamina. Got it. That's why there's two. Got it. I understand. Listen, I can figure things out sometimes. Now, when you think about it, I technically am still working on joining the Quarra. Like, I've still been proving myself to them in the end.
What is it?
I've helped out the clan.
So I hear. Very good, fledgling. I think you're exactly what my plan needs. Take a moment to rest. Then I will explain my plan to you.
I don't need rest. I'm ready, coach. Put me in. Well, let's go over some of the other kind of like dialogue with him first. Tell me about the clan.
If I simply told you everything I knew about the clan, we'd be here for days. What do you want to know?
Well, I've met everyone, so I more or less got a read on them, but, you know, tell me the history of the clan.
Volrina Quarra founded us in the middle of the Second Era. She and her brother had been attacked by members of the Burn clan while exploring a dwarven ruin. Her brother died, and she vowed revenge. With Burn blood as the base, Volrina created her own strain of vampirism, which she used to create the Quarra clan, the instrument of her vengeance. For centuries we feuded with the Burn, as well as other rivals such as the Aeondae. Toward the end of the Third Era, we achieved a great victory. Raxel Burn, the leader of the Burn clan, was slain, along with many of his followers. But the retaliation was swift. In the fighting, Volrina was slain, and the ancient blood from which she drew power was stolen.
Oh, I got that already.
Then came the Red Year, and the destruction of our home. We were driven from Vardenfell, forced to seek shelter in Skyrim. Though, truth be told, I only know most of this from Agrias' stories. I was only turned into a vampire about a decade before the Red Year. I never had the chance to meet Volrina, or see our ancestral home of Druzkashti. I have done my best to rebuild the clan, but we may never understand just how much we have lost.
Alright, well that's all I need to know about the clan itself. But I do have other questions. Are there other vampire clans in Morrowind?
Of course. Morrowind has as many clans as it does great houses. On Vardenfell alone, we had 2 rival clans. The Aeondae, masters of dark magic, and the vile Burn, skulking in the shadows. And there are 3 major clans still active on the mainland as well. Of course, after the Red Year, circumstances changed. We Quarra fled to Skyrim, and the Burn survivors took shelter on Solstheim. The Aeondae remained on Vardenfell, protected by their sorcery. I suppose they found that safer than dealing with the mainland clans.
How did you become clan lord of the Quarra?
There were few other candidates. Most of our clan elders were slain during the feud with the Burn, or in the Red Year. Agrias could have taken the position had he desired, but he prefers an advisory role. I was the only one willing to step up and take charge.
Well, tell me more about the Kronvanger, our foes, our mortal foes.
Those scum call themselves Nords, but they're nothing but cowardly fools. They hide in the shadows, using poison and subterfuge to hunt, then have the gall to call themselves honorable. They're no different from the Burn. But this time, we won't let this feud last. We'll crush them until nobody even remembers their existence.
Alright, well, what's the plan?
An opportunity for us to truly humiliate the Kronvanger. To steal their most desired treasure out from under their noses. We are going to steal the Bloodfire Amulet.
What's the Bloodfire Amulet?
A relic of one of Skyrim's first vampires. Supposedly makes the wearer immune to the sun. That's not what matters. What matters is that in the traditions of the Skyrim clans, the owner of the amulet is considered the leader of all clans. Superstitious nonsense. But a tradition-obsessed old fool like Vilkozlag can't help but believe in it. He's been searching for it for centuries. And thanks to a scholar in Cyrodiil I made contact with, I now know the location of this treasure.
A scholar
An
from
old
Cyrodiil,
ruin called
huh?
Iceblood Barrow. According to my contact, you can access it through a tunnel in Broken Fang Cave. This key will get you in. I want you and Agrias to head out there and recover the amulet. The rest of the clan will keep the Kronvanger occupied.
Alright, well, what else do we know about the amulet?
The last known owner was an ice mage and vampire named Emar Coldblood. He was never accepted as the leader by the other clans, though. Apparently, the amulet rejected him somehow.
Just slipped right off his
Eventually,
neck,
the
right?
local Nords killed him and sealed him away within the amulet. Until recently, the exact location of Iceblood Barrow was considered lost. We should act quickly before the Kronvanger have time to get there.
Alright.
You should ask your clanmates for advice before you go. Always good to get their thoughts.
Now, one of the 6 notes that I'll need in order to unlock the true ending for the Quarra can be found in Iceblood Barrow, and I haven't found it in previous playthroughs.
Vigilance. I'll get my revenge next time.
So that is one thing that I will show off, and probably one of the few things that I will show off from this now third run-through of Iceblood Barrow, since, you know, we've been through it before. I'm now quite familiar with the Barrow. Hey there, buddy. You been waiting for me? Oops, sorry. Hit you with the door there.
Let's get this over with. Something on your mind?
Well, what do you think?
I think I'm too old to stand in a pile of snow with water dripping on my head.
Should have worn a helmet.
You are young and spry. I'll give you the honor of fighting past all the Draugr and rats up ahead.
Oh, the honor's
Broken
mine.
Fang Cave was nice and warm. I'm going to go back there and slaughter anyone that tries to get in after you.
Have you heard of the Bloodfire Amulet before?
No, not really. It's a relic of a long-gone Skyrim clan. The lore I studied focused on Morrowind. Never expected I'd have to leave Vardenfell after all. But if it's the sort of symbol that will intimidate the lesser clans, we may as well get it before the Kronvanger can.
Why is it so cold in here?
Blame Emar Coldblood for that. He was an ice mage, apparently. Must have enchanted his corpse to keep spewing frost spells. I'm sure you'll end up facing his remains at some point. Nord dead don't like to stay put. Brace yourself for lots of frost magic.
It actually turns out that Amar
Hurry up
Coldblood
and find
was
the
the
enemy.
inventor
I'll
of
kill
air
anyone
conditioning.
coming after us.
So there's a hidden switch right before going in to Cold Blood Crypt. Yeah, right here. Right on this coffin, we have a handle. Oh, I see. As a blood-starved vampire. Oh, okay, sorry. No, that's different. That's unrelated. I haven't fed yet. I'm getting a little hangry. Blight upon Skyrim, a cursed amulet. Such hateful language for a fool who never even had his own clan. Amar Coldblood's name is all but forgotten indeed, but not because of any heroes who sought to bury his memory. Merely because he never did anything worth knowing. The fool tried to alchemically grant himself the powers of the Volgar bloodline, failed, and turned into a rampaging beast before he was put down. All because of his envy. He managed to find the Bloodfire Amulet and wrest it from the tomb of the prior owner, only to be unable to use it. Silly fool, a mediocre alchemist and a worse enchanter. I'm sure you'll have no difficulty using the amulet. I've left a gift for you. I'm sure Coldblood's corpse won't pose much threat to you, but there's no harm in being prepared. VC. Damn. Discord voice chat really coming in clutch for me, huh? Cause really, when you think about it, Beatrix has been, you know, manipulating us from the beginning, because she's the one who leaves us the notes in the vampire dreams at the very, very beginning. She's the one who, you know, kind of plots with the two clans fighting each other with the Vigilant being manipulated. So it is really cool to have her as this overarching character for each of the factions. And it really does feel like, you know, it's almost kind of building up to something more. Like maybe there's gonna be something as a follow-up to this creation, a sequel or something at some point. Alright, and the Bloodfire Amulet. I'm gonna put it on right now, because as it is, I already know that Yelkar is gonna give it to me anyway, because Yelkar cared more about getting the amulet to spite the Kronvanger than he cared about its kind of cultural significance.
You're getting a little too friendly with Yelkar, new blood.
Oh no, who is this?
I'll be
Oh
taking
no!
that amulet for myself.
Wow, so no matter what we do, Roth is is our foe, man. How about that? Wow, I wonder what would have happened if I had asked him for help. I wonder what would have happened if I had asked to assist him. Huh. Interesting. Maybe he wouldn't have given me any quests in the first place. Maybe he wouldn't have given me any Radiant quests. Either way, wasn't expecting that. Man. Well, you know, the Quarra said that they're not about honor, that they're not, you know, messing around with like, oh, we're pretending to be honorable. So, I guess it works. I guess it does kind of fit into the way that they do things. Hey.
What is it?
Can I, talk to you about why you nearly let me die? Alright, well, he doesn't have anything to say yet.
Enjoy the hunt.
Maybe he will after I, you know, give this to Yelkar, but I'm coming back for you. I want to talk.
Get that amulet before the Krongvanger can. That will show everyone their weakness.
Oh, I have the amulet.
Ha! So you do. Just imagine the look on Vilkozlak's face when he gets there and finds the barrow already plundered. You've done very well, fledgling. Huh. I suppose it's not appropriate to call you that anymore. You're a full Quarra now.
Thank you.
I'll start working on our next move. Until then, keep helping the others. And wear the amulet when you do.
Can do, will
Let
do.
everyone in Skyrim know that the Quarra are its rightful owners.
Alright, and there's my, there's my other rewards.
Something on your mind?
Rothus attacked me and I split barrow. I had to kill him. I'm not sorry about it.
To be expected with vampires, I suppose.
Oh.
He turned his back on the clan and got what he deserved. You did the right thing.
What if he had won?
Fear nothing.
Well, I guess if he had won, if he had killed me and taken the amulet, then he would have proven to be the superior. He would have proven to be better than me, and then that just kind of would have been the end of it. He would take my place, he would take the amulet, he would be
To be part of the Quarra,
the hero.
I'll show everyone my strength.
The waterfall is pretty and all, but all my clothes are wet.
Okay, I
Skyrim
appreciate
will learn
that.
to fear the Quarra.
I do like that they mentioned that, because I've thought about that every time I've walked through the waterfall. Yeah, the waterfall's nice, but you would just always be soaking wet. Your armor might start to rust too, come to think of it.
Something on your mind?
Do you have any work for me?
One of my acquaintances has a witness they need disposed of. Isn't it lovely how well murder pays?
Oh, I'm well aware. I'm with the Dark Brotherhood, you see. Why didn't you kill the hunter yourself?
The same reason Maven Blackbriar doesn't go around peddling skooma. We all have our own roles to play. My role is in negotiations and business. Yours is murdering anyone who gets in the way.
You know, we'll make a good team then.
Excellent. Feel free to be as violent as you like.
Man, as violent as I like? Oh. Alright, I guess I'll have some fun with it. Kill the weary traveler at Anga's Mill. You know what? I haven't fed in a little bit, so I might go for a little bit of a
I'll
snack.
get my revenge next time.
Now, I wonder if I can talk to them at all, or if they're just going to immediately attack me. And where are they? Are they really just hiding out here just in the middle of the wilds? Oh, it seems so. Trying to stay off the roads? Hoping I won't see you? How did that go for you in the end? Because I never play vampires, I just always forget that they have to be sleeping when you feed on them. I always forget that they have to be asleep for you to feed on them, so no snack for me. If she had had a bedroll or something, then I could have, but alas, it was not meant to be.
Something on your mind?
The job is complete.
You're useful to have around, aren't you? I have plenty of other tasks for you when you're ready.
I'll keep that in mind. But I think... Well, I'm not sure who would have extra work for me. Let me see.
Enar needs help with something. You just got volunteered.
Okay, alright. Also, yeah, let's talk about this. How did, Rothis get past you?
Call me senile, but I wasn't expecting to be clubbed over the head by someone from my own clan.
Very fair.
Or rather, I didn't think he'd be stupid enough to try it.
Well, now he's dead, so...
Good job killing him. No mercy for traitors.
Amen.
Fear nothing.
Eat everything.
Do you have a moment? There's something I need help with.
Do you need help with any special tasks?
Yes, I do. Since we haven't been able to scavenge in Stone Garden lately, our supply of Dwemer metals is running low. We are getting new members lately, which means we'll need more weapons and armor. And those need materials. But the problem also presents a solution. I got some of those new recruits to help clear a tunnel to another part of Stone Garden.
Okay.
If you can deal with the defenses in there, I can send the fledglings there on scavenging jobs. What do you say?
Got it. So we're gonna go through Stone Garden, overlook the dungeon that we go through if we were on the Kronvanger side or the Vigilance side and had to fight through there in order to kill all the Quarra. Got it. We can't scavenge in the rest of Stone Garden?
Not right now. Ghost Bottle and his bandits woke up the ghosts. Too dangerous to send fledglings down there.
Alright, I'll do it.
Glad to hear it. Good luck.
Because, yeah, once again, the quests that he's mentioning, the Ghost Bottle and everything, that's from Trainwiz's Dungeon Pack, which I do have installed. And is also one of my miscellaneous quests here as well. Okay, alright. Wait a second, the incensed spider? Yeah, so we're also getting some enemies that would be in Stone Garden. We're getting some enemies that would appear within Trainwiz's Dungeon Pack in here. So once again, trying to make them feel a little bit more integrated, a little bit more connected, trying to make them flow a little bit better from one to the other. And our enemy, our boss, is one of the possessed, one of the incensed centurions. Oh. It's actually kind of fun because I had forgotten about the incensed, the kind of like ghost-possessed enemies from Trainwiz's Dungeon Pack, since it's been, you know, almost a year now. And it's not like they have anything really crazy or new to them, but still, I think it looks nice having a slightly different effect on the enemies so that, you know, they at least look like they're slightly different. They look a little new. Oh, I guess we're waking them up, huh?
That's hunting like a true vampire.
What do you mean, unarmed? This is not unarmed. Is it because of the ring? Because the ring I have does give a bonus to unarmed. I've dealt with the Centurion controlling defenses in Stone Garden Overlook.
Excellent. I'll send the fledglings to start collecting materials right away. This will help keep us armed and armored for a long time. You deserve a bonus.
Oh, Ring of the Starved Blood Fiend. There we go. Embody the fearlessness of the Quarra. Increases the wearer's health, stamina, and heavy armor. Yeah. Which I'm gonna stick with Ring of the Brutal Abomination for now. But man, oh man. Hard to decide, you know? No, don't go to sleep yet. No, I'm not done with you. I'm not done with you.
Armor for mud crabs, huh? Those Dwemer certainly had interesting tastes.
Oh, because he's talking about the Armored Mud Crab Creation Club thing, yep. Well, what tasks do you need doing?
Those damn vigilants think they can push us back. Let's teach them the futility of opposing the Quarra.
Yeah. Alright, I'll annihilate them.
Good. We need to send an unmistakable message. They're nothing but our prey.
Started silencing Stendar. Kill the vigilant leader at Holly Frost Farm.
Need something?
Just a nibble, just a snack. Thank you. Thank you for your patronage.
Please. No more.
You're fine. You're gonna be okay. Listen, you have a roof over your head, free rope. Yep. Doesn't get much better than that.
The mercenary Stender cause does not extend.
Oh, and okay, yep. I fast traveled immediately to Holly Frost Farm, and they were ready for me. Oh, were they ever? Didn't put up much of a fight. They were not a challenge.
Need something?
Job's done.
They might not be glamorous, but these jobs keep the clan running smoothly.
Couldn't your hunters
Nicely
try
done.
capturing some higher class mortals
All right,
occasionally?
report back to Yelkar, but I
The
should
blood of
also
bandits
be
just can't
able to
compare to
do
that of a
my
well-fed
third
aristocrat.
special quest now, too. Do you have any special jobs for me?
Not right now, but check back soon. The Vigilants have been acting odd lately. Do a few more jobs while I investigate.
All right, well, that
Enjoy the
should
hunt.
mean Lily should have something for me then.
Need something?
Any special work as we stand right beneath the waterfall? Very romantic, isn't it?
I truly appreciate your desire for profit, but I'm afraid I've nothing for you right now.
Oh.
Keep up your usual tasks. I'm sure something special will turn up before long.
I thought I had this set. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I miscounted. I'll just see if anyone else has anything to say.